PCI slider seat rail here. You saw my last video, I modified it quite a bit to get this Recaro pole position in the third from bottom hole and second slot up front. That's how I'm going to be installing it on the car, and the seat bottom is actually lower than the mounting points right now. So let's talk about what you can do for your OEM seatbelt receptacle. This is a classic seatbelt extender, forextender.com. I don't know if they sell them anymore from that website. I know Blade Sports is rumored to bought them all from that company and reselling them at a higher price. So you can check out their website if you want one of these. This is what I ran with my Buddy Club rail plugged into the OEM receptacle. I guess you could run a bolt through this and tighten it down to the PCI bracket. However, it wouldn't allow it to pivot at all without trying to loosen the bolt. So I'm going to try to do a different solution here. I picked this kit up here from a buddy of mine. It's a Schroth lap belt, 2-inch wide lap belt piece that came stitched with this end piece on it. Up here is a Schroth LV10 bracket, which is used for harnesses and stuff a lot. So as far as routing it through the LV10 bracket, you can check out Schroth's YouTube. They have a lot of videos explaining how to route them properly, but this is how it looks when it's properly routed. I have this pretty short, but it's still about an inch longer than the regular seatbelt extender. I don't want to go any lower though because I'm going to run into the stitching. On Schroth website, there's pivot bolt kits you can get for this bracket. One thing I will say though is these two pivot bolt brackets I'm about to show you only work with the 12.8 millimeter hole version of this. The one I picked up from my buddy was actually a 12.2 millimeter hole, but I ended up drilling it out and deburring it, make sure there's no sharp edges or anything on it, to get it to 12.8 millimeters, because SR25 is one of the parts. I ordered two different types and know what I wanted. Obviously the S82s here are the same 7/16 washer, but the SR S65 is just this little sleeve here, and the SR S65L is the same thing as that, just a little bit longer, which is meant to be used with their B24 bracket. So I don't believe this is the B24 bracket, so we're not going to be using the L version of that. This is the regular SR S65. That drops in and is a little bit longer than the thickness of the bracket, so you can tighten this down and this will still be able to pivot on that joint and not loosen itself up over time. The plan is I'm going to route this in from the inside here. Put this pivot sleeve on the back side of this. Stick your 7/16 20 bolt, and these come with the PCI rail themselves as well as the nut. For order here, I'm going to put the bolt through here, the washer, then slide the Schroth bracket through there. Take your pivot sleeve now and feed it through the assembly. And that should be everything besides the nut to be added on the end. And what I'm going to do here is put a little bit of blue Loctite on the end of the threads there, so that there's no chance of this coming loose, and I don't have to torque it too hard because you don't want to crush the sleeve. 11/16 on the left on the nut, a little blue Loctite on it, 5/8 socket on the right. I'm just going to snug it up a little bit, not crush the whole assembly, but tighten it down just enough, probably 10 foot-pounds or so. I'm going to guess, it was my estimate. And you can see that once that's tight, this still has room to pivot. I know this is a quick video, but hopefully this information is helpful to you. Thank you for watching. Just wanted to give you guys a quick video on how to properly secure your OEM belt receptacle on a seat rail like this. Please give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys in the next one.